Do you ever sit and think, why do you always struggle to get things that you think you deserve in life? We all go through that. I'm sure we've all gone through that, where you even start believing that the universe is against you. But let me tell you, from my own experiences, sometimes what holds us back from achieving things that we want to achieve is our attitude. We have negative attitudes that unfortunately transfer into our universe, and we end up living in a negative universe. And the negativity will never bring you anything positive. Now you are in and out of job interviews, you're not getting jobs, and you start saying, hey, no, they don't like me. No, I knew they already had a candidate. I was just there to add numbers. No, you are not there to add numbers. But when you got to that interview, the attitude that we saw in you, the body language that we saw as you walked in, already convinced us that this person does not really want this job. He's just here because he applied and he got shortlisted. Sometimes you need to show people that you really need this, you really mean what you say. You are asked a simple question in an interview, tell us about yourself, and you think and you dilly-dally because you don't even know the real you. Because now all of a sudden you don't want to expose the negative you. Your attitude can be your biggest downfall. You come to me and say, Mr. G, can you give me a job? I ask you a simple question, okay, what kind of work do you want? You say, no, anything is fine. That is bad attitude. You cannot say anything. There is no such work as anything. You need to be confident and positive and say, Mr. G, can you give me a job as a driver? Can you give me a job as a groundsman? Can you give me a job as a sport administrator? Then that gives me an idea of knowing that, okay, this person knows what he or she wants. Therefore, I must work towards assisting that person. But if you say anything, my response is going to be, say, okay, I will see what comes up. And when something comes up, if it's a groundsman position, I'm going to look for a groundsman who's specifically looking for a groundsperson's job. I'm not going to look for someone who wants anything. Because the danger with someone who says, I want any job, is that when you call that person tomorrow and say, I have a cleaning job available, that person is going to go around insulting you. How dare he? He thinks I can be a cleaner with all my qualifications. What will the people say when they see me as a cleaner? That is the problem of asking for anything. You need to be specific. You need to have a positive attitude. When you are invited for an interview, you need to show people that you mean what you want. You can have all qualifications in the world, but if your attitude is not good enough, you're going to remain unemployed for a very long time. I'm going to make an example about myself. When I got a job as a sport administrator, I did not have a sports qualification. I just had my bachelor's degree, majored in political science and public administration. But I had been involved in sport in different ways without that qualification. So when I walked into that interview, I brought in good energy. I brought in good attitude. So much that after I got that job, my boss told me in my face that one thing I liked about you in that interview, you brought positive energy. You brought something that other candidates did not have. You were so positive. You were so passionate about what you were talking about. Your positive energy made me believe that you know what you're talking about and you can do the job that we want you to do. You see, it was not about the qualification. It is only after that I had to go and learn to get a qualification. So, don't think because you have an LLB, you deserve to be a lawyer. Your attitude might land you up as a teller at the chain store with that LLB because of your attitude. You have a BCom, you think that you deserve to be an accountant. Yes, you have a qualification that can make you an accountant, but do you have the attitude to become that accountant? Maybe the answer is no. So don't go around thinking that no, people don't hire you because they already have someone in mind. Sit around and look at yourself and ask yourself, do you have the right attitude? The universe around you, do you live in a positive universe? Or you live in a universe of blame and shaming and excusing? If you live in that universe, you're gonna keep looking for jobs and keep blaming every panel for being racist, for being sexist, for not liking you, forgetting that it is you. It is you. Your attitude does not allow people to like you. Your attitude does not allow people to value your qualification. Your attitude does not allow people to believe that you know what you're talking about. So clean your attitude. Become positive. Once you become positive, the universe will be positive. And that positive energy will transfer into other people. Then we will like you. We will appoint you. You will get the job that you deserve because you have the right attitude to get that job.